Closings right here. Who had a closing this last week? Stand up, Jason. Oh, sweet. We got a bunch in the back. Do you guys want to pass these out? Keep your hand raised. Who had a closing? Anybody on this side? On this side? Anybody? Okay, keep your hands up. Congratulations, Devin. Congratulations. Anybody else? Oh, there was a couple. Travis had his hand raised. Okay, awesome. Thanks, guys. Oh, 2 pages. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. It is the birthday slide. We had, oh, this is last week. See, your stuff isn't updated. I know. Upstairs it was. Okay. Maybe you have it on the wrong slide. No? Okay, well, super important. Tomorrow's my birthday. Okay, fine. I waited all year for this, but whatever. We got the wrong slides. I know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, but I know Hayden had a birthday this week. I can't remember everybody. So we'll get him. Maybe we'll get him updated. All right. We have our preferred partner of Utah Home and Auto on Zoom. Chris, can you hear us? Or Haley?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, we can.
Wonderful. Good to see you guys. For those who don't know me, my name is Chris Moore. I'm an agent with Utah Home and Auto. We're partnered together with Keller Williams. For those who do know me, I want to share my gratitude and thank you again for our partnership and sending those referrals over. That's how those golden emails, those referrals, that's how we do it. That's how this mission works. And I'm here just to go over a couple things and really quick, just to go over the process again, for those who don't know. So when you guys go under contract, you would send a golden email, which is referral email, just introducing us, Utah Home and Auto, to your client. And then we basically take it from there. And we'll work with your client to get them all the insurance needs, all their needs met, and most importantly, the insurance they need to get through closing. And you know, it's super easy. Once we get in contact with them, I get them a quote together within an hour or so. Usually, I get that sent together, and it's very easy, painless. We have an app that the client can fill out to provide the information to make it even more seamless and super easy for the client, and everybody kind of benefits from this. Just an example of how much we can help out. I recently saved a client on auto insurance, actually over $10,000. He was paying obviously a lot, but because we're able to run his information through our comparative rating system and through all of our different suppliers, we're able to find the best rates for the clients, and get them set up, make sure they have everything they need, and save them money. So everybody wins. And then, well, I guess one more thing I'll point out, a lot of times there can be issues with different carriers when getting insurance policy, if there's some sort of issue with the house or whatever. So it's helpful, again, with having so many companies that we work with, to have that kind of cast a broad net, cast a wide net, to find the right policy that they need and make sure they've got everything they need for their new house. And then just to finish up real quick, if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me. I think Shoni, I know, has my contact information, my email and phone number. So if you have any questions or if you want to go over anything, don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help. And, we just want to make sure the partnership grows and gets better every day.
Sweet. Awesome.
Thanks, Chris. Hey, one thing that I'll share.
You.
So is Dan Kennedy in the room?
DK, you here, DK?
Okay. So Dan, the client that Chris mentioned was Dan Kennedy's client that saved over $10,000 on switching their insurance.
Times salaries. Woo, that's a lot
There
of
you
money
go.
saved.
So, which is awesome. But you as an agent also have access to this. You can go to utahha.com and you can get a quote for yourself for home and auto insurance. So
Awesome.
take advantage of it.
Awesome. Just adding a 16-year-old driver. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go do that because that is some pricey stuff. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Chris and Haley. We appreciate it. Let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Yep. Good to see you. Randy Park. Are you want to come on up? Assistant? Okay. This is Randy's attorney.
Who here's a FSBO master of FSBO scripts?
Kevin.
Thanks. Who else besides me, obviously? Okay. Here's a FSBO objection that we're all going to answer together. Imagine I'm your friend. We're smart. We like each other, so you can talk to me frankly. Hey guys, I've sold a car on KSL. I got realtors to tell me the price for my house. I can sell my own house. Why should I hire you? Amber, why? Because you're the best. What does that mean? How does that translate to help me? Why am I going to get more money than you? Because you've done this hundreds of times, right? Hundreds of times. Guys, Keller Williams Commercial presents the Don't Be a FSBO program. Commercial deals, Keller now has the Nucleus training program. It's a training course you can take. If you get a commercial lead and you want to work it yourself, come take Nucleus, come join us. There's like 15 of us in the entire state. Come on in, the water's fine. If you don't want to take the training course, for heaven's sake, let the people who have done this hundreds of times manage your deal. So there's been some problems in the past. If you send us a lead in commercial, it's a little different than residential, that the pre-qualification process of buyers has a much higher failure rate because there's a much more, I think starting a business would be cool versus someone having the ability to actually do that. So if your client says the word commercial and you connect them with us, Crumble gift card, yours. And then naturally, Crumble. Woo! And if we close it, you're going to get a big fat referral paycheck. Additionally, set up a meeting, come to the meeting where we meet with them. We are your commercial team. We work for you. We'll make sure you look like a rock star, and we'll make sure that we should get any residential referrals from them. That probably means we failed. We'll give that back to you. No referral fee. That's your lead. That's not our lead. We're not competing with you. We're trying to help you make you look like the experts that you are. So we're your commercial team. We want to help you. So when your clients start talking commercial, bring us in conversation. You're going to look like a rock star. Randy, you want to wrap it?
That's good.
Randy says good.
He's like, I don't even know what I would say after that. Oh, that was awesome. Okay. Thank you for that. Anybody have any or ALC members have any announcements? Remember, we are doing at the end of September a client appreciation event in Springville and at Jakers. We've done this for, 4 years now, 3 years. So be thinking about that. Okay, next. All right, after team meeting today, what if you could double your business through social media alone? Who doesn't want that? Everybody does. Join us for an exclusive hour-and-a-half training with Rachel Adams-Lee right after this today. Who's going? Nice. Becca. Nice. Rob, I love it. Okay. And then tomorrow, the one and only Johnny Christensen. He is an absolute expert at this. Career Visioning Revisited tomorrow here in this room, 10 to 3. Okay. Johnny, any class you go with Johnny is a treat. He's so good. All right. Hopefully he's not listening to this. Jace, don't tell him I said that. All right. Listings. Oh, wait. We'll do listings. Okay, this is, Brad Morgan, Provo. Wilson, this is in Saratoga, 257 for a lot. Same thing, Wilson. Angie Anderson. This is in Emory. Taylor's here.
Yep. All right. So this lot, we have 6 lots right here in Mapleton. So they all range from 0.3 to 0.45. They're right next to the mountain. It's beautiful. It's bring your own builder. We also have a handful of custom builders you can use.
Nice. All right, Angie Anderson. Marisol. It's in Washington. Ashley Jensen, Orem, 390. Jasmine, Provo, 400. This is in West Valley. Cody, are you here? 449, West Valley. Another Cody, South Jordan, 449.9. Looks cute.
Tana.
Tana, are you here?
Put it up
Tana.
behind you.
Oh, Tana. Here you go, Tana.
Okay, an awesome townhome out in Saratoga Springs. It's super cute. It's an end unit in Legacy Farms. They have the pool, the clubhouse. They have a park, a skate park, walking trails. It's by little fishing holes. So end unit has a nice little grass area. So super cute. Come bring your buyers.
Okay, thanks, Tana. Liz, 465 in Goshen. Oh, my mom would probably love that. She loves Goshen. Another Liz Carter in Goshen. Colton, 518 in Camas, Utah. Peter Merkel and Kim Lemur. You here, Kim?
It's Kim's daughter's place.
Nice. Okay. Lehigh, 525. Awesome. Trevor Vineyard, 539.9. That looks cute. Angie Fisher, Salt Lake, 549.9. Erica Fisher, Springville, 550. That's cute. These are all good, great listings. William Olson, 575 in Salt Lake City. Sue Ann Hoffman, Eagle Mountain, 590. These are great listings. You guys are doing awesome. Carl Spencer and Todd, 619 in North Salt Lake, Davis County. Peter Morkel. Jason, do you know anything? Salem, 655. Erica Fisher, this is awesome. Syracuse, 675. Sherry Booth. Oh, PG, best city ever, 719. Woohoo! Come be my neighbor. Okay, Colby Kerr, Peter Merkel. Colby,
This is a house.
this is the house.
This is Peter's baby. It's just on a lot that we have in Spanish Fork and Vincent Ridge. I believe it's listed at 1.225. So yeah,
Nice.
super nice house, customizable. I mean, they haven't submitted their plan. So if you have somebody that's interested in either the lot or the house, give us a call.
Nice. Okay. All right, Jeff Wells. What city did I say this was in? Mapleton.
Nice city of Mapleton, great neighborhood, wonderful neighbors. I'm one of them. 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, beautiful 1.1 acre lot, fully finished, cute basement, really good custom work done on it. Beautiful setting. It's Mapleton.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Hey, Heather Groom. This is in Lehigh. 1.8.
This is her house.
This is Heather's house.
It's beautiful. She decked it out.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Okay. Great listings, you guys. All right, Shoni.
So I think that the one thing that I want to just share is to be aware that the market changes gradually, then suddenly. Who's been feeling that? Here's some headlines. There's actually a really good article on Fortune where they went through and talked about the 20 markets with the highest share of listing price cuts that have happened. What's number 1?
Ooh, P-Town.
So definitely want to be aware of this, understand what is happening and prepare your business. We've obviously got a lot to support you with that. But one of the headlines, half of Provo home sellers just slashed their asking price. These 19 housing markets aren't far behind. And then it went through and talked about all of those different cities. So we can send that out. We'll send it out with slides so you can look at that. It's a really interesting article to go back through and read, but that can also be a very good conversation point with helping your clients to price it right. Okay, let them know that those who are not pricing it right from the get-go are having to reduce their prices. So make them aware of what's really happening. What is the market of right now? To preface that as well, if you have not already, you want to go and register. There's a QR code up here in the top right-hand side. You want to register for this course. I'll tell you, it wasn't easy for us to get this lineup of instructors, but we have people who've been in this space for a long time, who've created really meaningful businesses, and they understand what it takes to shift. And so this is really how to rock a recession. How do you prepare your business for this new market that we're stepping into? So you want to be a part of that. That starts next Thursday, and you should block off every single Thursday for the next 3 months. It's from 11 to 12. It's going to be very short, 30 minutes to 40 minutes of content. And then the next 20 minutes will be Q&A. So you can ask these individuals anything that you want around the market and your business. So make sure that that's on your calendar.
Who's signed up so far? Nice. Becca,
Awesome.
Jason, we got some people. This is going to be awesome.
Sweet. Cool. That's it.
No.
Be on Zoom, in person only. Yep. And you do have to register. You do need a head count.
Yep. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Thank you, Shoni. Up next is our mortgage moment. Who's here for mortgage moment? Give it up for Mike. Woohoo! Oh, we got a trio. Now this is a rock star team right here. Oh boy.
All right. What happened to rates last week?
Mike, you want this?
A couple weeks ago, people freaked out, right? You guys probably heard the Fed's announced raising prime, and everybody overreacted because last week rates actually got better. We're in the mid fives right now, and about 2 weeks ago, we saw it approaching that 6%, 6.1, 6.25 range. So yeah, rates have gotten a little bit better because there was an overreaction every time the Feds talk. So please let your buyers know that, especially if they're new construction and they're building, make sure they get pre-approved on the new rates. I'm going back looking at some that have been under contract for a year. And a year ago when I pre-approved them, they were at 3.25. So if they were tight then, they're not approved now. So yes, make sure that your borrowers are going back through and looking at them, or your lenders, or come talk to us. We have some awesome new programs that we have that's coming out. Anybody ever heard of a one buy down? Yeah, a long time ago, right? Back in the day, those were good things. They're coming back, 2-to-1 buy downs. I can get into it more next time, but come talk to me and I can kind of tell you what we can do there for a 2-1 buy down to help buyers get a lower payment for the first couple of years. Okay.
Yeah, it's a really cool program. So one of the things that we wanted to go through, and I wanted to kind of walk everyone through the process of kind of getting that pre-approval. We haven't done it in a little while up here. So with First Colony and Interlend, what the process is really quick and simple. So if you've already have it. If you don't, we can help you download the app. But you'll see in the bottom corner there, I have my Interlend app. So I'm going to click that. And I'm just going to really quickly put someone through and kind of walk you through those steps of getting someone pre-approved. So if I go right here, I can then click that button at the bottom that says Fast Track. So it's the green little house. If I click that, I can then pull someone up. So I can say in here, I can do Kevin. So Kevin now is going to get a new house. I have 2 options to send it through. And we're going to do new purchase though. It's going to say where he's at in the process. Hey, Kevin, where are you at? Browsing online?
Yeah, I'm mostly just looking.
I get it. Perfect. Okay. And then I can go through and I can pick who I want to get bids from, right? So right here, I have Travis Carter. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click Interlend. You have a whole bunch of different things on here that we can click. And then I'm going to do that. So now Kevin's going to get 2 quotes, right? To make sure that we have it set up. I can then send Kevin the email and I can put down notes. So you just heard about the 2-1 program decline. You just heard about the 2-1 program. So
Is that Kevin calling?
it was, no, he was calling me already. I'm going to just put 2-1 program because that's what I think that Kevin was interested in. Okay. So after I click that, it's all in there, ready to go. So the next spot is for Mike, and Mike jumps in to help with the pre-approval.
Yep. So while all that happened, I got email notifications that that fast track came through, meaning I can jump right on it as soon as you guys put somebody through on that fast track, and I can immediately start talking to your borrowers, getting them through that process, walking them through that online application, and send that link so that as they click on it, it'll take them straight to my mortgage application and give them a spot where they can upload their documents. The idea through the process is I help them through that pre-approval so that we know that they've got a program that they can get into. From there, the idea is that I take those lenders that Taylor selected, right? This is completely agent driven in that you guys get to pick who you want to see those bids come back from. I'll go through and ask them to provide a quote to me. This is when Travis will then be able to show his fees, his rates, his information on it, and we'll be able to then present it to the borrower. Provided that everything looks good to the borrower, the idea is I take all of that as a nice, neat package and then transfer it over to Travis.
Yep. And then Travis takes it on and runs with it from there. So, and then we've done this multiple times. This right here, though, is to make it so you can see. I wanted to show you quickly. We have our class coming up that we're going to have Intraland and First Colony down here so we can walk you through, go into detail. But if you have any questions, come talk with Mike or Travis, come and let us know, or me, of course, but let's get those going so we can have that. And I know lunch is by you too, right?
Yeah, we're the lunch sponsor today. So I'm already up here. I might as well say thank you and enjoy a chili dog. I wanted to serve them before we started the meeting and just kind of see what happened in here with chili dogs. But yeah, we're serving them after. So.
Okay. Awesome. Who doesn't like lunch? Thanks, guys. Chili dogs. That actually sounds so yummy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. Alex and Shoni, come on up. Come on up, Alex. Woohoo! She's waiting for someone to clap for her. Yeah. Thank you, Sheila. Woohoo!
No, yeah. So today we wanted to do something a little bit different. And a lot of it is reorienting towards the value that KW has to offer. And so we actually want to reveal a few things for you guys. We can go back first, sorry. So a few things that we want to dive into. And the first, what I'm going to do is we're actually going to do some numbers. I'm going to give you a little heads up on this because you can actually start looking for the data. But I want to know two different numbers, how many active listings we have today. It's on the market. 76, close, close. The first person that gets it does get a prize. Super close. 7642. Down. 39 over here. You said that, didn't you?
Colby said every number.
There's too many numbers for me to handle at once. Okay, got one. And then, so here's the reality. This is something that's been waited for quite some time, and we finally have it. So yes, we can. You've seen the slide, but Alex, let's go to the next slide. We finally have the ability to provide swag here. It's awesome. And obviously, you could have, as you walked, saw some of the shirts on the back. This is either going to our KW Westfield website, which we're going to demo for you today because that's completely reimagined. And then also you can go to Carla at the front desk and we can get you this should be an easy conversation starter, right? You run into an old friend at Costco or you're talking to somebody and they ask you, what does KW stand for? The introduction for you to be able to start the real estate conversation. So that's awesome. We've got stuff in the back you can order today. And so we'll set that up after you can go back there and get some shirts. The second question, so Colby got one. The second one for another t-shirt is, what is our average day market? Six still? 19. It is 19. Becca got it. It's 19. On the MLS front page, it says 19. So we'll go with that. So be aware of those numbers. Understand that the market we're in right now is changing rapidly. Last year at this time, we had 3,100 active listings, so over double. And that's definitely going to impact how you do business. And so again, Shift is the series that you want to have on your calendar. That is going to equip you with the right skill sets to be able to navigate. Yeah, for sure.
So 2018 and 2019, we actually had more listings than currently do. Is that correct?
Go ahead.
Did we have more listings in 2019? Are you looking at the stats right now?
Just year over year.
Okay.
I'm only looking at 2021.
So like everybody's panicking. Now I have a cash offer and I cannot get it freaking under contract. There's multiple people in this office that have turned me down. So they're still selling. It's like, just price them right. Like, just price them right.
I think it's pricing them right. And it's also understanding how you need to market it, right? It's no longer just throw it up on the MLS and wait for it to sell. And, you know, Becca had some awesome points that she shared where there's strategies you have to deploy to effectively market that property more than just a week. And so make sure that you have that as part of your game plan. So for the next 20 minutes, we're actually going to go through a couple new reveals. One of them is the website and how many resources you have access to on the platform. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to engage with the resources that Westfield has to offer. And so, Josh? Yeah, go ahead. Is that you? No, I wish. I don't look that great, but no. And Alex is going to go through just all of it. If you have questions, please let us know. Just go ahead and raise your hand and we'll go through this together.
Okay, cool. So who knows what our website URL is? KWWestfield.com. Great. You guys. Okay, so when you go to the website, let me go actually to the website. Where's my crown? Ooh, oh, thanks. Okay. So when you go to the website, it's going to look like this. You will be in the right place. The big thing we're going to spend time on is agent resources. This is for you guys. Pretty much everything else is either for new agents or for potential clients. So you're going to click on agent resources, and I'm just basically going to go through all the things you guys need to know about. So if you have questions, documents, who's ever called Dean about what to do or how to write something and he says it's on the website? I know it happens all the time. So important documents, there's a ton here. Check here if you have questions about stuff. Check here first before you call Dean, because most likely it's probably on here. If you're buying your own house, don't submit your commission tab without escrow instructions or you lose 6%. So that's here. Referral stuff, whatever. Another really common thing that I get asked about often is our brokerage logos. Guess what? Right here. So you can come here, click on it. It'll pull up the drive folder. You can pick which ones you want, download them, use them however you want. Any questions here? Important documents? No. Okay, great. Okay. Next thing, training calendar. Book a conference room. Who likes to book conference rooms? This mic is going out. You now can book it yourself from home, from your car, from wherever. You don't have to book Carla. Choose the room you'd like. Married tenant. Then you can go in and you can select, do I want it for 1 hour or 2 hours? And then choose the time. If you would like to reserve the small or large training rooms, you need to go to Nova Lee for that still. But for your conference rooms, you can just book those here. One plug, if you did reserve it, please make sure to stay on schedule. If you need more time, check to see if you can extend it just so that we're not forcing other people to move their stuff around. Any questions here? It's pretty self-explanatory. Next thing is Earnest Money or Earnest. Okay, this is a big push for the office. We are very eagerly trying to get everyone to use Earnest with their clients for Earnest Money. Something kind of fun and good to know and help your clients. In the 7 years that Earnest has been around, they have never had one fraud case. So that typically is something I think that can kind of scare people away because they do have to verify their bank account and everything through the app. But let your clients know that they've been around for 7 years, have never had one thing. Yeah, graded. $15. So if, yeah,
And it's
$15,
wire
not much.
fee. So your clients pay a wire fee of $15.
So it's really awesome. If you guys have used it, it is like, that's the thing, right? The hassle, the time that it takes to come to the office and drop it off and make sure that it's written out correctly. We also have been seeing a huge increase in the amount of bounce checks. So this also gets rid of that, because if your check bounces and you're on the last day, then you're out of contract. So push your clients to this. This video here gives you a tutorial on how to do it. It's so easy, literally takes like 2 minutes. So watch that, start pushing your clients towards using Earnest, and then call me or whatever if you have questions. Okay, especially those of you on teams or who work for teams, if you ever want a KPA, the request form is here. So if you want to order a KPA for someone you're interviewing, looking to hire, you're going to click on that. You're going to fill this form out for the person that you're requesting it for. And then that will go to Novalia and Carla, and then they will get you the KPA. That's not a great question.
Yeah. So the KPA, Keller Personality Assessment, is something that helps you to understand the personality traits of an individual and also what all they might thrive best in your hiring process. So it really helps you to hire effectively, which Johnny will be breaking down tomorrow inside of career visioning. And so that would be a great class to go to if you're planning on hiring in the next 12 months.
Yeah. Okay, next thing, we have a bunch of scripts actually on the website. If you guys are curious to see what they are, we've got Lee Stearns, map scripts, the Ford method. So if you've got time and you're curious to know what they are, spend some time there. If you need to do case studies, here's your link for that. Probably not many of you in here are doing those, so I'm not going to spend much time on that. Ask a broker. If you ever have questions for Dean or the other 20 associate brokers we have in this office, you're going to click here. It's going to take you over to the Slack channel. Who's not on Slack yet? Okay. Get on Slack because it's so okay, now you can. So Rob, this is perfect for you to go to the website. It's going to take you right to the Slack and prompt you to download it and everything. Guys, Dean is super quick with responses. Becca's on there responding. Amber's on there responding. Like, we've got 21 brokers on there who can help with your questions. So get on that channel. It's super swift. Okay, next thing. This section here is your additional services. So transaction coordination. You guys, if you have not hired a TC yet, I don't know what you're doing, but you're wasting a lot of time. So click here. It will take you to Transcend Transactions, which is what our office has partnered with and what we are trying to help all of you guys. Carla upstairs is your like face-to-face person with that. She'll handle those. So if you have questions, it's really nice to have someone in person that you can go and talk to.
We could click on that.
Yeah.
So one thing that I just share is how simple it is to start a transaction. So if you have a client that is going under contract, you can hit start transaction and right away you'll be taken to the form. So it makes it super easy to go ahead and get the TC team working on that transaction for you.
Super simple. And if you haven't done it, click here. It'll give you a rundown of what they do and why it's beneficial. And then it will also give you this option as well. Okay. Any questions there? It's really awesome. If you have questions, like I said, Carla's face-to-face. So you could even ask Carla today, talk to her about, why it's so awesome. Next thing, training. Okay. We have Ignite. That's going to take you to our Zoom
Alex,
link.
can we actually scroll back up for just a sec?
Yes.
So two things that I do want to highlight here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped those. Do you want me to do it?
Let's do Utah Home and Auto first.
Okay.
So if you want to get a quote for yourself, you can go right to that button and go ahead and get pricing for home insurance and auto insurance.
Save yourself $10,000.
So that's right on our website. Makes it super simple. And they have just a questionnaire that you fill out and then they'll get back to you within 2 days with the quote.
Yeah, super awesome. Next thing, like Shani said, we have a swag store now. The link for that is on our website as well. So you can go through, you can order your stuff, pick it up upstairs. Really nice stuff. These polos are great, in my opinion.
So we do have women's V cuts as well. We just didn't have the photos for them yet. So they're here, they're ready, but we'll get photos and upload those. And we're going to continue to add more options and variety as well on the website.
Yeah, we'll have hats and stuff like that. So keep checking it. There'll be some cool stuff. Okay, next we have training. So your Ignite link, your command link. Who knows what mykw.kw.com is? Amber? Is Amber the only one? Okay, we got one more. Okay, you guys, these are really cool links, and I'm going to show you a little bit about them. And then at the end, Nobley's going to show you a little bit more. Oh, did we? Okay, so when you jump on, it looks like this. You guys, there is so much here that you could be using and not having as many questions about. Up here, you've got a few different options. You've got education. This is going to take you to KWU, which if you guys want to like learn about anything, it's here. Okay. So you've got all these training materials. You can learn about how you can become an approved trainer if you want to start doing the trainings. If you have questions about specific trainings, like specific Ignite sessions or career visioning is on here. There's a bunch of stuff, right? If you miss stuff, you can come on, you can find the info. Some other cool things here are resources. Okay, you can find out more about events if you want to sign up for MAPS coaching. Marketing, this is a really cool one that I always like to tell people about. If you guys want logos, guess what? They're just right here. And you can go in and you can type in our market center number, which is 759, and it will pull up all of our exclusive logos. Listing presentation templates. If you don't have a listing presentation, this is a great place to just grab one and download it. They've got multiple options. Outfront is kind of like a little news outlet for KW. It has some really cool stuff on there, stuff that would be cool to share with your clients, share on social media. Okay. Smart Plans training. Who has Smart Plans set up? Okay, if you don't, you need to come to Tech Thursday when we teach Smart Plans because you guys really are missing out. But if you want to try and figure it out on your own at home, right here, it's got all the stuff. Seriously, so easy. Same thing with designs. Designs are so easy through command, but it can be a little daunting. So watch the videos here. What's new? That shows up in your command as well. So you guys, there's tons of stuff here. So please spend some time kind of going through. Why is my mouse not working? KW Connect and just see all the stuff. There's technology stuff on here. There's trainings. There's KW Marketplace, which is where you can subscribe to different things, communities, luxury, new homes, growth, tons of stuff on here. If I go back to, actually, I'm going to leave this for Novely. But one thing too, if you guys ever want to change your KW email address, because I do get questions on this, go up here to technology, KW email, and then manage your KW email, and you can request a new alias. Okay. So back here, KW Connect, KWW YouTube. You guys know we record every team meeting. So if you ever miss one, or if you ever think, actually, I went back and I listened to Becca and Brady's thing, I think like 3 times, because I was like, I know they said this, but I don't remember. So I pulled it back up and went and found it. So there's all these things. Tony Child, if you missed that last week, you're going to want to listen to this. I took it home and I showed my husband, and I think he's watched it like 4 times. So it was really amazing. There's tons of really awesome stuff on here. There's stuff about command. Shout out to Josh for all of these. But you guys, seriously, there's so much stuff here. If you ever have questions or you're wanting to remember something, our MRE panel right there, tons of stuff. Okay, and then KW Connect Nobly is going to go over part of that. Next thing I really want to stress with you guys is if you have tech questions, before reaching out to me or to your team lead or to whoever you would usually go to, there's this really awesome website called answers.kw.com. And almost every question that you have can be answered on this website. For example, probably the most common question I get is either how to import contacts or how to change your DocuSign email address. Okay. Search it here. We'll just do change DocuSign email. Is it not working? Here we go. First one. Great. Change your DocuSign email. Look at this. It literally gives you screenshots and tells you exactly where to click. And just a little plug for this too, you guys, this is probably the number one cause of problems that I